Handling.
Decision making?
Handling.
Sorry?
Handling.
Hands?
And yeah, like core skills.
Core skills, our passing,
Yeah.
or our skills.
Yeah,
Yep, so we've got to be very good at passing. What else?
Vision. Running.
Kicking. Yep. And we have to be okay at running, don't we?
Communication.
Yep, so that vision is really the decision making, isn't it? Because that's about vision.
Yeah.
What was that, sorry?
Communication.
Comms. And they're running to a ruck. They just want their mate to tell them what to do because they've got no oxygen. So depending on what your structure is, you should have a structure in your team, and you tell them what to do and you boss them around like they're your little brother. That's what I talk about this. You pretend they're your little brother, and you tell them what to do. Fucking get here, get inside me. You demand it from them. Whereas they're coming across, you say, stay, drop here, drop here. You're telling them where to go, like very strong, okay? Very strong. You're making decisions on that, right? What else for controlling a game besides telling your forwards what to do or playing your structure? What else is about controlling a game?
Knowing when to make decisions, to execute players or putting pressure on the opposite team.
Yep. So, what I say to 1 and 10, like Eva West of the Blues, I say when you come off the field as a 10, if everyone in the stand hasn't really seen you, or you haven't made an impact on the game, you haven't played well. So what do I mean by making an impact on the game?
So do like the centre of attention, like
Yep.
make it like moving well.
Yeah, they know that you've been on the field. So whether it's and this control of the game and decision making sort of they roll into each other. So it might be here's a field here, and for me. And that part of if we're attacking that way, you might understand that? If we're attacking that way, there's the 10 metre line. In this part of the game, in this part of the field here, what are we trying to do?
Kick the borders and get territory.
Don't always kick, but if their positional play is bad, we want to take advantage of them and turn them around. Okay? So, this part here, if we're controlling a game well, and our vision and our decision making, in this part of the field here, what are some, if we try to kick it downfield, what are some cues or where are we looking? What are we trying to do? Or where should we be looking?
Reading the fullback and the back three.
Yep. So say, what do you mean by that?
So if they play like a swing defence and when it comes up and the team's working across, maybe kick from the corner or...
So I believe in this part of the field here, first look is in behind. That's the first thing, because if we catch them out, first thing we want to do is take advantage of that and play down their half. So if we're to ruck here, and I'm a 10 here, and I see this wingers was up, and the fullback's in the middle here, I'd see space there, I'd expect my 10 to kick it here, roll it, might go out, or it might stay in. But my first look is into where's the space in behind. If I see their 14's up flat, and 11 might be back, but he's sort of in the middle still, we'll kick it into here. Or I might call it to my centre and he'll kick it into there. But in that area of the field, I call it no man's land. We don't want to play in that area unless we have to. Okay? If they've got both sides of the field covered, I'm just making my decision. I'm starting to see if there's a shooter. Okay, I'm starting to see if someone opens a gap for me to run. So I'm looking, and if it's all right, I can pass it. No hostile pass. Okay, but we don't go catch. We don't know what the defenders are doing. And that's massive. I don't know, only you guys will know what you do with your head. But a lot of guys get bad habits when they're young, and it's hard to break that habit. Alright, so we're just catching, nice relaxed, we're looking here. Okay. Can you two just go behind these two for a minute? Can you stand behind them? And you just come over here. So you're opposite me, you stand there, opposite me. So if I'm here, right, I look here and I catch and I look at your eyes, yeah? Beautiful brown eyes. I'm looking at you, okay? You do whatever you want with your hand. We've got to learn, he's just gone like that, he's gone like that. So I have to look at you, but I'm really looking at him. Our peripheral vision, we're to learn to look here, and we just see if he starts to get a bit outside me, just a blur, that now I can whack him on the inside. So we've got to take it, look, but I'm seeing that, but I've got to learn to see what he's doing. Yeah, so as he comes to me. Alright, everyone understand that? Yeah. That's massively important. He's just put his hands on his hips and put his hands down. Okay, I can look at you all day, but I'll see him all day. And I can go out here, and he's a bit further out now. He's just moved a little bit. He's moved a little bit that way. Okay, I'm looking at you. Yeah, he's just put his leg up, he just moved. So the whole time as I go, I've got to see this. This is your game. Okay? If you do a 1-2 scissor, you can't lose the sight of him. Has Bevan practiced that with you?
No, just
right. So for example, a 1-2 cut, what's the most important thing when you run? You know what I mean by scissor or a cut? What's the most important thing?
You hold your man, or you drag him with you.
You're going to drag him, yep. And then what?
Time it right, so that
time your what?
Time your pass right.
Don't worry about timing your pass. That's what I think. What do you got? If he's defending me, I get the ball, what's my job? I come up here and he's defending me. Do I turn here and then go like this? No, so a lot of us do, I bet you. What have we got to do? I've got to make this prick, I've got to make him think I'm having a go. I've got to threaten him. So he's coming up to defend, and then he thinks, shit, he starts to turn, he starts to chase me because he thinks, you've got to run hard enough that he feels like, and he starts to get down and bang, and we whack him. But if you run like and you worry about this, he won't commit to you. He's just holding off because he's not threatened. So you've got to take it, you have to go at him, right? And you've got to go again, like a bit of an outside swerve. So his body, he goes here, then he goes to here, and then he's going to get whacked. So what do we reckon? How square, if I'm able to get that pass, when I catch the ball, how square am I running, or how much sideways am I running? What do you reckon?
I think it depends, because if you're trying to throw a long pass, or you're trying to get wide quicker,
yep.
And you just want to turn.
Do you want to turn a bit earlier?
Yep.
Good answer. But if we just general running, we haven't got a 3-on-2, so it's not like we want to drag in here because we've got an overlap. Just in general play, without you hear without seeing we've got 10 and they've got 2, I've just got to let the fucking thing go. Just in a normal play, what do you reckon a 10? How straight should a 10 be running?
Probably not a 45-degree angle, but going for his outside shoulder.
Okay, what do you reckon?
Well, it's just straight running, just square him up, forward pass.
What do you reckon? Outside shoulder?
Yeah, going outside and then.
Okay. Yeah, so have you heard people tell you you've got to practice catching square and running, punching across your body? That's fine for normal people, but for first fives, what's square? So when I take the ball, I want to drag to his inside shoulder, so I'm turning his body in slightly. So now I've got a 2-on-1. Yeah? So you just come out here, pretend you two are with me. So if I drag him, if I take it and I jog into here, and I'm looking here, he can't go there now because I've tuned his body in. So when I let the ball go, he's rooted. So what have I got to do from here? What's my decision now? Where do I look and what do I do?
Well, if he's turned his hips in and give it.
You know, I've turned his hips in, so he's fucked now.
Yeah.
So then what do I do?
Give it. Okay.
I look at him. Yeah, I look at him. Because if he's come up real flat, he's come up with him hard, I'll put one over the top, and you'll score. Yeah, I'll just put what we call a bridge ball, like a bridge. So I'll just throw a nice soft one into space, right? If he's held back, I can't throw that because he'll drift onto you. So if he's held back, I've got him, I see he's got time, I'll give it to him, and he's got a 2-on-1, he drags him. So I'll basic 3-on-2. Once I know we've got 3-on-2 here, I know to drag one inside, I'm just showing the ball, and then I look at him once I know I've stopped him. Alright? Any other questions? Then I can accelerate. Okay? I catch it, I get ready to make my decision, and if I'm going to run this far away, I'll make my decision now to accelerate. I don't want to go, I'm not sure, and when I run at 50% and he kills me, and I look like a bloody bitch. Right? And on this far away, if I can't see the picture, I can't understand anything, I just dummy and I go aggressively and I accelerate, so when I hit him, I'm going fast. So we've got to make a decision, and if I'm not quite sure, it's all blurred still, and someone's shot, and go, fuck him, I don't know, it could be an intercept. If not, I just move, I hit him, I pump my legs, try and get a ball away, or we recycle the ball. So how fast do you reckon you go when you catch the ball?
First I go like 60%.
Yeah, 50 or 60%.
The area where I want to go, I accelerate my pass.
What do you reckon?
Most of the time when we're getting just plays, it just be around 50-60%.
Yeah, that's good. Same? Okay. Anything else? We'll go back in there. That for me is so important. We look for space, or we get a call from our friends. Running. You've got to run. So you might premeditate. Second scrum, you might just say, 1-2 dummy, I'm just going to have a crack. Just premeditate. Dummy, what's that guy like I say, as he gets closer with your 13, you fake and you have a crack at him. Your 13 knows you're going to run, so he'll get off your shoulder, might get a ball, or he can clean the ruck. But then the next scrum when you run, they're going to hold on you, so you'll create space somewhere else.
I'm running the first 5 minutes now.
First 20 minutes, I reckon you've got to have at least 2 runs. So you can premeditate off a scrum, you can just do one. When do we run off ruck ball? If we get the ball off rucks, when do we run? Take the ball, when's the best time for me to run?
When the outside defenders are pushed up.
Well, the guy might come up with this, so he leaves a hole for you. So you look and he's sprinted up so you can have a go, yep. But if they don't do that, when's the other time we run? With our vision, our decision making, our vision, what are we looking for?
Space.
No? Yeah. Big fat boys. Get excited when you see a fat boy in front of you. Dummy, he's waddling up. Dummy, and then just like a move late. Okay? Or just square him up if you've got